This video is about following my Australian red cedar that I bought in the autumn, and it was just a tall stick in a pot that had a few leaves on the top that soon sort of died and fell off in the winter. But I continued to water it. It continued to be really thirsty, loves water. So I continued to water it, and then what happened? Spring sprung. So, oh yeah, that's right. So I bent this midwinter, in the second half of the winter, in fact. I think I bent it. And it didn't step backwards. Within a week of bending it, it started to get shoots. So I've got it in full sun, and it just happens to be in this pot that's got one of those horrible water things in the bottom that doesn't let the water run out, but still periodically I just I think it sucks it up, and I just it's on a slight incline, so I sort of just have it down a bit so that it's sort of angling down a bit so it doesn't completely stay full with water all the time. But generally speaking, yes, it's in a water bath all the time. So anyway, I'm going to show you, we're going to follow the trunk, okay, because this trunk is just glorious. So it's on a thick corkscrew root that when I repotted it, when did I repot it? Yeah, I repotted it when I bent it, I think. Anyway, so I put it in there sideways because it just had a really interesting way that it sort of came out of the ground. So I did that, and you can see a few sort of scars where I've sort of trimmed it. And we're going to follow this trunk. So we have the first lot of new shoots start very, very early. They're all the way up, but the shoots start from virtually 6 centimeters away from where it leaves the ground, and then just following the trunk up. There are no shoots underneath on the bottom side, so that's great for bonsai. So you can see some healthier shoots that are sort of getting a bit older. It's gradually, as it's shot from the top down. So it's shot, the shoots closest to the ground, the soil, are the last ones to shoot, which is also interesting as well. It's very, very healthy, very vigorous. I'm in two minds about whether to tip prune it or not. I think I've decided not to. I'm just going to let it grow and see what it does, because it's got some beautiful movement to the trunk that has not set a foot backwards since I bent it. So I'm just going to let it grow, I think. And then as it comes up to the sun, you can see the scars from the branches coming off over the winter, and it comes up to the sun in a full display of these beautiful, and the new growth is red, like the reddy brown colour. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So it's like it's standing up and saying, look at me, I am the colours of Australia, and I am simply glorious. Don't give up on me. Don't give up on the Australian red cedar, because I am worth it. That's what it's saying. So guess who's not giving up on the Australian red cedar? This is going to be a glorious tree in a pot in time to come. We just have to be patient and look after it and love it.